Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to our today's program, NJO Leo of the 28th of September 2018. My name is Odon Bulamba. I'm going to present you this program, which will be just news in brief for the next 10 to 12 minutes. So I would invite you to be with us and to participate and to share your views about this news. So let us go ahead without wasting time. So first of all, I will start with Beni in North Kivu, where the governor, Julien Paluku, a day after his arrival in Beni, initiated this Thursday, 27th of September, consultation with the people of Beni to assess the security situation in the region. The participants to those consultations did not hesitate to express to the governor Paluku their exasperation following the massacres of civilians for 4 years in the region. They indicated that they are ready to support the Congolese army operations, but will be carried out continuously until the eradication of the ADF. The participants also asked the government to be their spokesperson with the Chief of Staff General Celestin Mbala is a chief, FRDC chief, meaning that the Congolese Army Chief of Staff, who is actually in Beni. So the people of Beni asked the governor Julien Paluku to speak on their behalf, to talk to this man so that the operations can take place quickly. Julien Paluku has apparently promised the population that he will convey their wishes to Celestin Mbala. 24 hours, just at 24 hours before the popular or the big meeting of the opposition parties take place, we see now Kamere who stand up and he says this Friday, 28th of September, at the interdiocesan center in the suburb of Gombe in Kinshasa, Kamere will present his project of society and governance program. During his inauguration by his political party UNC, or Union for the Congolese Nation, as a candidate, as presidential candidate for the Republic, that was on the 4th of August, Kamere presented a 5-year plan for the development of the country. His budget at that time was of $114 billion for 5 years term. Here I'm talking about the US dollars. On the same date, meaning Friday the 28th of September, we also see Tshisekedi, Antoine Felix Tshisekedi, who also will preside over the opening ceremony of his political party, UDPS. He'll preside an election witness training session that will be at 3 p.m. at his party's headquarters. UDPS, Felix Tshisekedi's political party, plans to deploy at least 3 witnesses per polling station across the country during the elections. Andre Kimbuta, the governor of Kinshasa, has taken note of the organization by several opposition parties of a rally which will take place on the 29th of September. The opposition sent a letter to inform Andre Kimbuta that they are organizing the rally, they are organizing this big meeting, and Kimbuta has replied by saying, "I take note of the holding of your activity on this date from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the space between Triumphal Boulevard and Education Avenue in the suburb of Kasavubu." According to the opposition, this meeting purpose is to demand or to request inclusivity of those candidates who were put aside, and also the withdrawal of the voting machine. In the meantime, let me also remind you that Adolphe Muzito has returned to Kinshasa since yesterday, Thursday, and the purpose of his return is to participate to this opposition rally of Saturday, the 29th of September. Straight away, we go to Nyiragongo. In a press releases published on the 27th of September, the Civil Society of Nyiragongo in the North Kivu deplores a growing insecurity that has prevailed for some time in their territory. Insecurity characterized by targeted killings, house robberies, kidnappings, armed attacks, death threats against the population, extortion, harassment, and so on. The population of Nyiragongo is worried that insecurity is reigning in the Mungi and Muja groups, in Nangi 1, Nangi 2, Turunga, Kiziba 2, and Bugamba villages, where the population spends the night in Bugamba village, especially in Bugamba 2, the population spends the night outside, they sleep outside, following the banditry of armed robbers. Just a reminder, just like a parenthesis, let me tell you that a woman, a 48-year-old mother of 4, was killed, was murdered in Bujari village. Another woman was also shot in Ngangi 2 by police officers who were on patrol. The police were on patrol and they shoot that mother. And we can also continue to see several several houses being robbed in Kanyati. And our last point will be about the massacre of Beni, where Sharadi sent condolences letters, which has produced a type of confusion. So in 2 different communiques, bearing the same signatures of Ramadani Shadari, the signatures, those letters have created somehow a confusion within the population of Congo. Those 2 letters were addressed to the population of Beni for the recent massacre that took place in Beni. In one of the letters, he wrote, God has given, God has taken again what he has given. That is, that his name be glorified. Let the name of God be glorified. And this sentence has shocked many people. What do you mean by God has given, God has taken what he has given to us, and let his name be glorified while we are mourning? In another letter he wrote, I condemn those terrorists who did those acts, and I can assure the population of Beni that those crimes against humanity will not remain unpunished. May the souls of those compatriots rest in peace. Furthermore, the population did not like this way of writing. However, I'm not going to give a comment on that, but one thing is that those 2 letters were written on the same day, meaning that they hold the same dates. Both of them have got the same reference numbers, but they are 2 different texts holding also the same signature of the sender or the writer, who is Mr. Shadari, Kabila's Dauphin. Now people are asking themselves, how comes that those letters were just posted today or yesterday somewhere else? Why were they posted on the 27th of September, while the letters are dated 23rd of September? So they are treating somehow, they are telling the population that Shadari is not really respecting what he's writing, because if he posted a letter on the 27th, if he wrote it on the 27th, why to antedate it? Why to say that the letters were written on the 23rd? So people are a little bit confused and they are doubting, saying, okay, if this is our candidate for the coming presidential, should you really vote for him? I don't want to go deep in those details. I would stop it there. So this is our message for today, our news in brief. And I would like just to remind you that on Saturday, we are going to have a small reflection, which will be a type of debate about those voting machines. If you want to participate, if you want to contribute, feel free. That will be on the 29th of September at 10 a.m. Kinshasa time. So be free to write to us. Our number is there. You can ring that number during that meeting. You can ring that number during our reflection time, and you can give you the time to speak for maybe a few seconds or a few minutes. Thank you once again for your contribution. If this is your first time to watch us, we will invite you also to subscribe to our channel, so whenever we publish any video, you can be alerted. May God bless the Congo. Congo will continue to be united. Congo will remain one, stronger, and you are going to win. Thank you very much, and talk to you next time. Goodbye for now.